Hey guys, welcome back to Lucid Trading. I am Gara, and today we're going to be covering Salesforce Stock, or ticker, dollar ticker CRM. Before we begin with this analysis, guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Also, keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor. Everything I say and everything I draw is going to be for educational purposes only. All right, so I'm super excited about Salesforce stock. I think Salesforce stock is about to go absolutely ballistic. Keep in mind, Salesforce used to be sitting at about $285 at the all-time high. We're now sitting at $216.75. So we're down a lot from the all-time high. Not only that, we're now stuck in a bearish channel for Salesforce stock. You can see it right here. Most likely, we're going to be heading downwards back to the 214, potentially all the way back to the 210 and 209. Now, in my opinion, that's going to be some temporary bearishness. I think you could dollar cost average your way out of it because there is way more upside to come for Salesforce, despite the fact that it's bearish on the short-term time frame. So yeah, on the short-term time frame for Salesforce stock, I see this going down a little bit further to the 213, potentially down to the 209 even at some point, where we could bottom out and gradually rally to the upside. So that is what I'm seeing on the short-term time frame. We're going to come back to this 30-minute chart very soon. We're going to look at every other time frame. I'm going to explain to you why Salesforce is going to be skyrocketing very soon. So looking at the 4-hour time frame right now for Salesforce, you can see we've been bearish on the MACD for about 20 days, which is a significant amount of time. We usually stay about bearish. We stay bearish for about 10 days, 15 days. For us to say bearish for about 20 days, that does say something about it. It has pretty much seen the depths of bearishness, and I think we're about to be recovering, which is going to be happening very, very soon. So initially, there's a potential downturn left in it for us to go to the 210 to 209. This is the worst case scenario where we go to 209, bounce off right here, go to about 218 to 220, where we see a bit of resistance to the downside, and then gradually rally upwards. I think we could rally all the way up to 230s, where we see resistance again, potentially back to the 225, and then after that, just from there, go to the 240s, where we see next level of resistance. So definitely a lot of upside coming for dollar ticker CRM or Salesforce stock. This is the definition of skyrocketing. This is a lot of movement coming for the upside. I think the MACD is going to behave in this kind of fashion, potentially go down a little bit further, then would move like that. So RSI, same story, and then gradually go to the overbought and to retest the overbought and stay there. So Salesforce definitely going to be seeing a lot of upside because earnings is also going to be coming up, which is going to be in March, which is still 1.5 months away from us right now, but it's getting closer and closer. Not only that, we're down so much on the price, despite the fact that we did have the acquisition of Slack or Work, however you want to call it, which was a bullish, I would say, catalyst for the stock, yet we've been going down and down ever since. So I think we're going to make a resurgence. We're going to be seeing a lot of movement coming up. Let's go to the daily now. All right, so looking at the daily time frame, what is really obvious is that we have a massive gap sitting here, which has not been filled completely, which is from the 240s all the way to the 220s. I think we're most likely going to come and fill that gap there, probably moving in this kind of fashion. I would say go to 230, see a bit of resistance, and then gradually filling the gap completely, going above to the 247, 248, where we see a little bit of resistance again, potentially rallying again for earnings, going to the 260s. So that is currently what I'm seeing for Salesforce. Maybe this is a little bit optimistic, but I'm an optimist. I do think that the technicals allow this to happen, which would look a little bit like this on the MACD. And I would say the RSI, something like this. Stay in the overbought for earnings. And yeah, so very, very bullish movement coming for Salesforce. I do think this will be skyrocketing all the way until March, unless the stock market is going to come down now, or if there's some really bad news coming out about Slack or Salesforce, or a competitor is suddenly like really great at doing business, that could be very negative as well. But we've seen a lot of negativity. I think we're going to recover. I think we're going to go back to the 260s in the next coming months. And so it's going to be looking very, very interesting. We're pretty much bouncing off the 200 EMA right now, which I think that could be a strong catalyst as well. So Salesforce right now, as I see it, is a great stock to be dollar cost averaging until about March. And I would say there is a potential 10 to 20% at the least in gains that you could get out of this particular stock. So let's go to the 30 minutes and draw the pattern for what I think is going to be coming for the coming days and weeks. All right, so on the 30-minute time frame, what I'm seeing right now for Salesforce stock, like I've said, initially come back down just like that to the 212 and then potentially all the way to the 210, 209, bottom out here, rally back up to the 220, and then see a bit of a correction to about the 215, but then still keep on going upwards. I would say to the 225 and potentially the 228 right there, where we see a little bit of resistance and we keep on going up. So we're definitely going to be on a uptrend from this point onwards, which could definitely be the 22nd of January. The MACD would look something like this. Oh, hold up. If I could do this properly. And move in that kind of fashion. RSI would be moving down initially and then bounce off the oversold, moving all the way to the overbought, and then several times touch the overbought. So it's definitely going to be looking very good. I think dollar cost averaging is going to be the way. This means not going all in every time it moves down, adding additional shares that would pretty much kind of ensure, I would say it would protect you against any kind of risk. Anything could happen in the stock market. And I would say at this point, there is a lot more reward than risk. So that is why I think Salesforce is going to be a very nice buying opportunity until about March around earnings. Could spike another 10 to 20% to the upside. So I would say that about it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Also, make sure you hit the bell notification so that you get the latest updates. You can also join the Patreon by donating there, and you can get early access, buy and sell signals, consultations, and many, many other benefits, along with the Discord, where you can also join the Discord, where we talk about investing, trading, and finance. And we have the other social medias, the Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Definitely check those out. All the links are in the description, guys. Check it out. This was Lucid Trading. Have an awesome day, and I'll be seeing you next time.